Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Pathway Restorative Wellness Clinic exists to improve the lives of children, adults, and older clients with a range of diagnoses not limited to autism, stroke, arthritis, brain injuries, and depression, which hinder their ability to perform everyday tasks such as dressing, feeding, toileting, and grooming. Our licensed occupational therapist uses science, creativity, and compassion to design a client-specific care plan that restores and maintains skills required for daily living, work, and school. The Pathway Clinic is located on Morris Bishop Highway, but we extend services to schools and homes. Contact us at 473-422-7232.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
Okay. Let's say welcome to one and all. Watch the rats growing in and watch it. Yeah, man. Yeah, we ready to go with them now. Welcome to another Mikey Life program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and of course, I hope you're good. I hope you had some rest today. Then you worked. A perfect balance of everything. All right? Blessings. I miss you guys yesterday. Boy, I miss you. I say nothing so again. You know what I mean? I miss you all so much. So here we are. Let's talk. Things are heating up politically in Grenada. Yesterday you had Deacon Mitchell had a, his weekly thingy. Then you had the Prime Minister making certain statements yesterday at the party meeting. And as well, there's one happening right now as we speak. Yeah, so the thing heating up. We have other things to tell you about. In fact, nurses, it's your day. International Nurses Day, and we have to say hello. Hello from the other side. Woo! All the nurses of the world, not just Grenada. The Prime Minister says that he has a major announcement to make on the weekend. And speaking politically, Ali Dowden, who ran against the Prime Minister, now joins the NMP, the Chindi National Democratic Congress. Hold on. We go talk. All you. Kendra, Hopkin, Stewart, President of the GHTA. Yeah, son, they had the election business and thing like that. And when it comes to COVID, 177 new cases from the last update that we got. We have a real thing to tell all you about on the program. But we ain't staying too long, you know what I mean? So all you. Brace all yourself, we're coming back. We gotta let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Coats Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, and Pathway. You understand? Clinic. We're gonna talk more about that, alright? Earlier, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit. Compliments Digicel, and that person could be you. Earlier, we're taking a break and we'll be right back.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Yes, sale is on for a limited time. Yeah, understand? So you gotta hold on, so you gotta check them out and things like that. Olio, so let's talk about the business. Now, the first thing that we have to tell you about, boy, is that we are joining the world in recognizing the World International Day for the Nurses. You understand? We want to celebrate the incredible difference nursing staff make to patients' lives across the Tri-Island state. Over the last 2 years, you've been working tirelessly to keep our people and country safe. And so we want to join the rest of and everybody who shares the same sentiment, and I don't see why none would, that we love and we respect you. We appreciate you. We honor you. And if I had a cameraman inside there with me and I kneel down to show you that, we bow to you with humility. All of all here, those who deserve it, you deserve it. And those who don't, by virtue of just being an us, you still deserve it. You understand? You know that some situations could change you and cause you to deviate from what you intended to, how you intended to serve over time. That's okay. It happens to all of us. We have those days. I remember people calling me on my walk and want to tell me things, and I tell them, I give them the whole alphabet. You understand? But that's not me no more. But there's time and place for everything. You understand? So we understand how situations could frustrate you to the point where others get to feel a little of that frustration. You understand? When you have people making decisions as it relates to the pandemic and don't consult with you, who it affects most, we get it. We get it. That then you say, you know what, I just come here to do my work and then bounce. We get it. We understand. When you put out so much with very little recognition or appreciation by the very people who you try to serve, I get it. I get it. We get it. Some of us, we do. So we understand. And we bow to you today in humility. All the nurses, all value. We are moving on the Sherry program. We have a little thing here for you. You understand? Real thing on the program. 2 newly operating grassroots organization in St. Andrew, received development support with the handover of equipment complements the Grenada Football Association, the GFA. You understand? We had to tell all about it. Now every time all you had to get people think who there and again, we had to get all of them kind of business too. Grassroots development is a critical foundation for any successful national football program and a pillar of the GFA's strategic plan. The first handover of equipment, including agility poles, speed rings, cones, balls, hurdles, and uniforms, was made to the Subi's youth football program by GFA Director for St. Andrew, Peter Blair. He says, I am happy because it has always been my dream as parish director to see grassroots program operating throughout St. Andrews. Like Blair making a statement. Now accepting the equipment was coach of the Subi's youth football program, Oscar Williams. He thanked the GFA and stated that he was excited to coach and lead the children in the community to the right path. GFA's technical director, Jerry Alexis, was present at the handover, and he said that the initiative was part of GFA's grassroots drive to expose young people to the opportunities in football. And he further stated that the GFA is working to select under 13 players to work with for the next 4 years in a talent development program, and that is to build a strong cadre of players to represent Grenada in the future at the under 17 and under 20 levels respectively. Not a bad thing at all. So, you know, we have to highlight and kind of business on the program. Now, the second handover of agility, poles, speed rings, cones, balls, hurdles, and uniforms was made to the SAB Spartans Grassroots Academy. Again, the director, Peter Blair, made the handover to the president of the SAB Spartans Football Club, Basil Richards. All right? So, that's not a bad one at all. We have more good thing to tell all you about it. No, we have more good thing to tell all you about it. Oh, there. Let me get a picture. Look at that. Hi. Oh, yeah. So here what's going on. We heard the announcement today that Kendra, Stewart, Hopkin, Deputy Managing Director of the Indigenous family-owned Blue Horizons Garden Resort, has been voted in as the president of the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, the GHTA, by her peers. Now, just a little background, Hopkin was raised in Grenada and is the third generation of a local family who have set the bar high as pioneers in the Grenadian hospitality industry. Now, Kendra holds a postgraduate diploma in business marketing from George Brown College in Toronto, Canada, and a food and beverage management certificate from Cornell University in New York. Throughout her travels and work experience, she honed and developed hospitality skills, namely marketing, guest services, and operations. Understand? After holding management level positions at the Intercontinental Hotel and Hyatt, she returned to Grenada as the assistant manager of the Green Globe Gold certified Blue Horizons Garden Resort. Alright, no stranger to the GHTA, Kendra. She was previously elected to the board of directors as secretary in 2021. As president, Hopkin will continue to diligently, they say, advocate for the growth, development, and sustainability of the tourism in Grenada. Well, Miss, I think that, you know, you should give me some experience when it comes to being a guest. You know what I mean? So, hungry boy. You know what I mean? Because right now things, I feel like I could take a night, like a weekend. You know what I mean? So, yeah, son. Yeah. I think you should give me some experience on how to be a guest. Yeah, I need it. I think that's one of the hotels I've not been to. You know, I've been to the others You know what I mean? And had a nice little time and ting. If you see boy kick up and play white, yeah, I beat it. Yeah, I beat it. But yeah, anyway, let leave that dog. But good people. So, congratulations, you know what I mean? Good. Well, yeah, we are moving on. Here I want. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell at a party rally yesterday.
Sisters and brothers,
Okay, well, you take it. Let me talk fast, no man. I didn't go talk. In a party meeting yesterday, last night. My call pen was in my place again, boy. Yes, Kadrona Junction. The Prime Minister and party leader of the new National Party told Grenadians to await a major announcement that will be happening on Saturday. Addressing the political meeting on Wednesday night at the launch of the Minister for Social Development, Housing and Community Development, Delma Thomas, as a candidate for the St. Andrew Northwest constituency, Mitchell told supporters that he understands the current mode of the population, and very soon, that bell is going to ring. Soon and very soon, the Prime Minister will be doing the thing. Well, soon and very soon, we gonna know who is going to win. Why, is it NMP? Is it Hennessy? Some people will be caught laughing, while some will be crying when they hear whether or not their party win. Some people will laugh, while some will be crying when they hear that the party might have lost or win. Oh, yo. Ay. So the Prime Minister says that something is coming.
I told you what is necessary. Make sure everybody get registered. Make sure you do your canvas. Have your 1 in 10, everything ready. Because sisters and brothers, when the bell rings, which is soon, I'm going to tell you this, there would be no time for registration after that. I'm going straight to the thing. Straight to the thing. It's time to put the ink on your finger and put the pen in your hand to put it right behind Delma Thomas and the new National Party's candidate. So I'm going to start the ball rolling on Saturday with a major announcement on Saturday in Telescope. So come one and all, we will talk. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Hey. Right, good. So all you look thing, I could tell you what the announcement go be if I knew. Anyway, so all the lady that talk, how are we looking for time? The bell ring. Oh God, when bell ring in school time, it meant 3 things. When bell ring in school, it meant 3 things. Who can tell me? Well, in primary, it's different from pre-primary. So anyway, when the bell rang, the first time it was for oh God, Mikey, stop. So, Mr. Prime Minister, you have to tell us what that bell means. You understand? Anyway, lady that talk. I told about too slow on the program, but like always just too slow for me, you know. When I'm ready to get trouble, I don't give. But I have to keep up. You know what I mean? I have to keep up. So let me go. So the next thing we have to tell you about Ali Dowden, boy. I don't know here. Let me see if I get a picture on the business follow. Let me look. What the man picture, boy? Look at the thing. But I see that making the wrongs on social media, so I say, what going on? And I about them screenshot the thing. Ali Dowden, who was on the NDC ticket, going up against Keith Mitchell in that constituency, has ditched the National Democratic Congress and joined the campaign for NMP. I'm not making it up. He says, what trouble is that? Anyway, Walia, Ali Dowden has joined the NMP and is making some statements. You know when you break up and you wonder any of your partners still have them pictures and them videos? Yeah, no. So Ali saying thing, you know. Tonight they on the program. Tonight on the program. On the thing. Anyway, let's leave that talk. Hey, I see somebody say the thing. Who said that? Vicky? Vicky? I see Vicky say the thing. Anyway, let's leave that talk. Suzette! Mr. Prime Minister, when you ring the bell, just make sure you tell them what that bell means. Yeah, and don't just ring because it's chaos. As Ali says, it's chaos. Yeah, so you have to make sure you tell everybody what you mean. Yeah, son. Okay. Oh, yeah. We are moving on. How are we looking for time? Maybe go make Pana Delvin. Delo. We get one blowout last night by Golden State. A shame. But we know what we're doing. We gotta have confidence in the team. 177 new cases of COVID-19 detected in Grenada yesterday. You understand? What is it to me there? You know? So, we are still not looking good. 714 tests done, 177 new cases of COVID-19. That'll pretty. You understand? So we have to do better than that. Please, let's do better. 1,344 active cases of COVID-19 in Grenada, people. Where we going with that? Are we going to sell? Too much, man. I go in a shop last night, you know what I mean? So I forget my mask, I go back in the car, put on the mask, the partner say, Mikey, what are you doing here with that? Where you going with that, Mikey? With that COVID here? Partners. Partner, man. All right. Partner, man. Stop it. Yeah? Stop it. We're moving on. Hundreds of primary school students today turned out at the relevant centers to sit the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment Exam 2022, vying for a chance to obtain a place in a secondary school. Now, the examination is held over a 2-day period. Well, that's today and tomorrow. Today, the students were tested in the subject areas mathematics and social studies. And tomorrow will be English language and science. The Ministry of Education, they were sending out a notice today regarding what happens if a student is not well. You know, if they're registered but they're ill. The illness, they say, must be certified by a medical report. So in other words, you must have a thing from a doctor. The candidate's results from the internal component of the CPEA, together with his or her performance at the medium competency test, the MCT, will be utilized to derive a composite score. Right? Now, the candidate's overall score will be compared with the performance of his or her peers who sat the external component of the examination, and they'll be duly ranked. Now, the ministry says that the procedures as laid out in the Ministry of Education's policy for placement of grade 6 students in secondary schools will be upheld. Alright? It goes on to state that the students who fall ill during the administration of the assessments will be treated likewise. Might get that cough. I can see somebody on the live running. Where you running to? So the Royal Grenada Police Force would like to notify the general public that those of you who are desirous of applying for permits to play amplified music, that you must first apply to the Spice Mass Corporation for permission for your events before applying for a noise permit from the police. Further, applicants are reminded that all requests for permission to play amplified music must be submitted at least 7 days prior to the event. Late applications may not be processed. Please be guided accordingly. And then I see a little note on that. With a little devil head. It says, Mikey, please blast this process. I don't know, kind of put me some kind of people I could screenshot the thing in it. Yeah, I see a little devil head on my screen. And it says, Mikey, please blast this process. Well, all I could say is, I've been instructed to blast the process by the news team. So let me ask all of that now. So all through the year, I have like a session with my family. I like a rooftop, with like a business, and I was like to apply like a bit, just just out of courtesy. I want to play like a business, you know what I mean? You telling me I have to go and apply like everybody, regardless to the kind of activity that you're having, the intent of the activity must apply to the Spice Mass Corporation? Or look at kiss my hair, he asked me no question, I will tell no lie. Put down molasses and it will catch no fly. Three little children was playing by Mr. Hunt. One jump on the other back and biting mornings. Country girl, country boy, sitting on a rock. Up came a bumblebee and biting mornings. Cocktail, ginger ale, 10 cents a glass. And if you don't like that, you can kiss my hair. He asked me no question, I will tell no lie. Come on, sing with me. Put down molasses and you will catch no fly. Little children was playing by Mr. Hunt. One jump on Spice my back and biting money. Country girl. Okay, so how do I apply again? They will let me talk, Mikey behave. Alright, so what is the next thing we have to say now? I think that's it for now because we run out of time a little bit, you know what I mean? We run out of time a little bit. Yes? So, somebody said this is not new. So that means we can talk about it? Nothing new is no excuse. I just always say this. I have it up on my status. The habit of doing something is no justification to keep doing it. Yeah, me, I come up with that. Call me a philosopher. The habit of doing something is no justification to keep doing it. Right. So, Olia, I made a friend text me. Anyway, I in a good mood tonight. Somebody spiked my bread. So anyway, Olio, let me take a little break and come back. And when I come back, I'll have for you the national report and the weather. Yeah, and anything else, yeah. We'll give you some more jokes. Sometimes when you have a hard time, when you have a hard day, because I know you have some people who just have real hard days, right? And sometimes you just don't know. You want a hug, it'll be hard. Today I had a real hard day. And in the middle of it all, I just say, you know what, Mikey, what the hell? What the hell? You know what I mean? What the hell? You just have fun. Because life is short. Allow nothing to get to you or nothing to stress you or anything. And that just how I feel right now, to be quite honest, So I would like to transcend some of that excitement and some of the vibe to you, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, anyway, Olia, we're coming back, right? And don't forget, we have the national report for you and the weather. And sometimes there are some stories that you don't hear us do like at this time because it's already in the national report, all right? So if you find something, that's more likely to be on the government end that you don't hear here, some kind of announcement that you would have heard or something, but how come like you don't? Because of course it's in the national report. So we're taking a break and come back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Pathway Restorative Wellness Clinic exists to improve the lives of children, adults, and all the clients with a range of diagnoses not limited to autism, stroke, arthritis, brain injuries, and depression, which hinder their ability to perform everyday tasks such as dressing, feeding, toileting, and grooming. Our licensed occupational therapist uses science, creativity, and compassion to design a client-specific care plan that restores and maintains skills required for daily living, work, and school. The Pathway Clinic is located on Morris Bishop Highway, but we extend services to schools and homes. Contact us at 473-422-7232.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at here, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Collect, share, and win with Coca-Cola. Here's your chance to win one of 3 Sony PlayStation 5 consoles when you enjoy original Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola No Sugar. Collect specially marked labels and spell the word MAGIC. Submit the labels in an envelope with your name, address, and contact information and drop in entry boxes provided at major supermarkets. 22 lucky winners can also win great weekly prizes including Samsung Smart TVs, Samsung mobile phones, Samsung tablets, and free Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Real magic. See press or online for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Infrastructure Development Minister says claims that government was unfair in the bidding process for the Molyneux Land Slippage Project are false. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Thursday, May 12th, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Minister for Infrastructure Development, Senator Norland Cox, says suggestions that the government of Grenada is not giving opportunities to local companies to bid for the Molyneux Land Slippage Project are totally baseless. In an interview with the Government Information Service, Senator Cox explained that the lone Grenadian company that was part of the final 5 evaluated failed to submit the majority of documents required for the tendering process. Opting to keep the local company's identity private, Senator Cox maintains the entire bidding process was clear and transparent.
One of the reasons why the local Grenadian company was not scored very high because of the 20 or so documents that was part of the tender that was required to submit it. The local bona fide Grenadian company failed to submit about 14 or so of the 20 plus documents. And just to give you a snapshot of some of the things that was not submitted, things like insurance, methodology statement, schedules, also, what was failed was submitted, information on doing prior work similar to that nature what is being done at Molyneux. So these are some of the critical things that was missing from that submission, hence the low scoring for that company. And that was the only Grenadian bona fide company that submitted. When we have projects of that nature, we try to do it in the interest of the country, and of course, we have residents who are going to, and vehicles who are going to be traversing that roadway on a daily basis. And as such, we have a responsibility to do it properly. And we have to get the right team and the right company to do it.
In a recent post-cabinet press briefing, Senator Cox announced that the contract was awarded to an OECS company based in St. Lucia, Construction and Industrial Equipment Limited. He told GIS that lengthy discussions were held with the consulting firm to ensure the requirements were within the reach of local companies to afford them a fair chance at bidding. Scoring is a critical aspect of the bidding process, and this is done based on technical and financial capacity of interested companies to complete the project. To be eligible, bidders must amass at least 70 points from the 6 outlined areas to be deemed suitable to implement the job.
The 6 companies that submitted, one of the companies who submitted documents, it was non-responsive, so they didn't even bother evaluating that company, so they end up evaluating 5. They have missed out a number of documents, and so that one there was nothing there to evaluate. So eventually, only 5 companies' documents were evaluated. And of course, the bona fide Grenadian company was one of those companies that was evaluated. After evaluation, the highest score received was 91, and the lowest score received was 42 points.
Bids were closed on March 7th, with the bidding process starting on January 24th. 13 companies, both local and regional, expressed interest in the project, and of the 13, 6 submitted tender documents by the deadline date of March 7th.
Of the 13 companies, only 6 submitted, and of the 6 companies, only 1 bona fide Grenadian company submitted tender documents. I would not state the company for a number of reasons, and you will see going forward. And I want to speak because a lot of discussions is centered around misinformation that the government, in some way, insinuating that the government is not giving opportunities to local companies to bid on a particular project, and to insinuate that there is some kind of mischief taking place, and we want to inform the public that that is very far from the truth.
Funding for the project will be provided by the government of Grenada to the tune of 10 million EC dollars. The Molyneux Road was closed in December 2019 following extensive deterioration. Grade 6 students throughout the Tri-Island have completed day 1 of the 2-day Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment. The students were assessed in mathematics and social studies on Thursday, and on Friday they will complete the language and science papers. Sarana Mitchell visited a few schools on the island and filed this report.
1,801 of the nation's primary school students sat the math and social studies components of the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment CPEA on Thursday in day one of the exam. How was the math?
Excellent.
It was good.
It was good, very good.
At the start it was hard, but coming towards the end it was easy and it was good to me. I believe that even if I don't get my first choice, I'll still be happy with whatever choice I get.
And what's your first choice?
St. David Secondary.
It was good. The math was good, but to the starting of the social studies, it was easy for me, but coming to the end, it was kind of hard.
What was the hardest question for you? Do you remember?
There was this part with the islands and the seas, so I did not know one of the seas.
And what's your first choice school?
St. David Secondary.
On Friday, there was City Language and Science, ending at 12:15 in the day. The Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development, Religious Affairs, and Information notes that students who may fall ill during the exam may be eligible to enter secondary school through the following process. The illness must be certified by a medical report. The results from the internal component of the CPEA, together with their performances at the Minimum Competency Test, MCT, will be utilized to derive a composite score. Their overall score will be compared to the performance of their peers who sit the external component of the examination, and they will be duly ranked. The procedures as laid out in the Ministry of Education's policy for placement of grade 6 students in secondary schools will be upheld. For the National Report, I am Sarana Mitchell.
Thank you, Sarana. Continuing the news, the Ministry of Health has renewed its partnership with RADAID, a non-profit public service organization which provides medical support to underserved communities and low-resource institutions throughout the world. A memorandum of understanding was signed recently to increase and improve Grenada's radiological and medical imaging healthcare capabilities. In a message to mark International Nurses Day, which is observed on May 12th every year, Minister for Health Honorable Nicholas Steele said Grenada will soon benefit from a midwifery training program, which will be done in collaboration with RADAID.
RADAID has been assisting Grenada since 2018 and last year donated midwifery training materials, including textbooks and models, to the Ministry of Health. In addition, government has so far invested over 30,000 EC dollars in the procurement of training materials for the commencement of midwifery training programs. We have had significant delays in the commencement of the training programs, largely due to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, we are hopeful that the program will commence this year.
The partnership will also see professional healthcare specialists visiting Grenada to provide in-person education and support to local healthcare professionals.
Through this partnership with RADAID, teams of healthcare professionals, including nurses, midwives, radiologists, sonographers, and medical physicists, health information technology specialists, oncologists, etc., will travel to Grenada to provide on-site in-person education and support to healthcare professionals in Grenada. Some training will also be provided online.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break. Welcome back. Health Minister Honorable Nicholas Steele says government remains committed to strengthening the nursing profession in Grenada and improving working conditions within the healthcare system. In a message to mark International Nurses Day 2022, the Health Minister saluted healthcare providers for their hard work, sacrifice and commitment, especially over the last 2 years during the COVID-19 pandemic. He said nurses and doctors were tested during the pandemic as they were constantly required to work, save lives, and make personal sacrifices. Minister Steele said government is committed to provide support and strengthen the profession to encourage more to join and make those presently in the system more comfortable.
Today on International Nursing Day, we honor our nurses who sacrificed and worked tirelessly to care for patients, whether in hospitals or within the community. Now, more than ever, in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are especially grateful to every nurse for the role they have played and continue to play in the fight against COVID-19. You are on the front lines, as always, fighting valiantly, as you always have, to save lives. As a government, we recognize the need to invest in nursing and the entire health force. We know fully well that without a competent and motivated health workforce, the Ministry of Health will not be able to achieve its goals and objectives for this nation where health is concerned.
The Health Minister outlined some of the initiatives government has embarked on to strengthen nursing and midwifery.
Regularization of nurses. This is an ongoing process and continues. 2. Nursing and education and training. Government has provided a number of scholarships for persons to pursue the general nursing program at St. George's University. We will continue to explore ways and means for supporting our nurses in accessing training programs locally, regionally, and internationally, especially in specialized areas, acknowledging that funding is a critical aspect and can be a challenge for both individuals and government.
This year's celebration was held under the theme, Nurses, a Voice to Lead, Invest in Nursing and Respect Rights to Secure Global Health. The theme highlights the need to protect, support, and invest in the nursing profession to strengthen healthcare systems around the world. Finally, in the news, 20 qualified educators were presented with their degrees and special awards during a graduation ceremony Wednesday at the T.A. Marisho Community College Department of Teacher Education. It is the first time the department has held its ceremony separately. Encouraging teachers to be the best they can be, Minister for Education, Honorable Emmeline Pear, said the art of being a teacher goes beyond being just a job.
I am still very much of the conviction that teaching is a calling. Teaching is a vocation. And that even after you would have left the service, you would still feel that way. And I believe even for those who did not hear that voice call them to say, you should be a teacher, even if they did not hear that voice, it should be seen as a vocation, something that they do from their hearts that cannot be compared with many other jobs that people do. As a matter of fact, as I said, it is not a job, it is a vocation. What kind of teacher would you be? What will your students say about you 20 years after they would have left your class? What would they say about you? What is the story that they would tell about Miss Noel? What is the story that they would tell?
Principal of the college, Ronald Brunton, and Chair of the Teachers Education Department, Desiree Collins, charged the awardees to continue forging ahead amidst the many challenges that may be encountered.
You have been through quite a journey to get here today. You would have faced many challenges and many obstacles, and I can assure you that you're going to face even more as you return to schools, or in some of you going to teach for the first time. You would have spent some time in the field doing your practicum. For some of you, it would have been a new experience actually applying what you learn within the classroom. All of the theories that you would have digested and internalized, now you bring it into practice within the classroom.
I charge you, therefore, to not view your training as a mere opportunity to become a qualified teacher and to receive an upgrade. While these are deservingly important, this training should signify much more than a movement up the remuneration scale, but rather, it should be viewed as an opportunity to develop your craft as a professional and to give back to your students.
Top performer Siobhan Whiteman Joseph said it is indeed a proud moment for the graduates.
Today, we must take the time to celebrate our accomplishments. Because guess what? Through the sleepless nights, the tears, the do-overs, the hair-pulling assignments, the sacrificing of personal life and leisure time, we dug deep, we persevered, and we made it to the end. So hats off to all of us.
That story just ended the national report for Thursday, May 12th. Recapping the top story. Infrastructure Development Minister says claims that government was unfair in the bidding process for the Molyneux Land Slippage Project are false. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Rikisha, and the rest of the GIS News team, and we will have another program for you tomorrow, God's willing. Now for a look at the weather. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with a low chance of a few brief isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 26 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate with waves up to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. And on Friday, the weather is expected to be mostly fair with a medium chance of some light isolated showers by afternoon. Maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 26.5. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate with waves near 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. And the time has come for us to say hello to a few people on the program, starting with those of you who are currently on YouTube. So we have Soraya, we have Ezran, we have Wendy, we have It's Clovey, we have Marlon, and Suzanne, we have Greens, and we have Mom. Tall Man, and the rest of you who are there just watching but not commenting, hello to you. Moving over to you to Facebook, we have Javar, Avril, and Ray. We've got Rose, we have Zaka, we have with us as well Claire and Rolander. Bermuda as well, Delroy is with us as well. Who else is with us? We have Eunice, Eugenia, Velma, and Cynthia, Sharon, and Liz. Praise, worship, Kirin, Shireen, Jane, and Della, Esther. And you know what, everyone else, we want to say thank you for viewing, and we touch base with you tomorrow, God's willing. Again, tomorrow is Friday. This week was like, this week just jump all over the place. It didn't fly, it just jump all over like little grasshoppers. Yeah. Some days I'm thinking it's Thursday, some days I'm thinking it's Wednesday, some days I'm thinking... Anyway, all right, take care, all right? I'll see you guys tomorrow, God's willing. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we all say, Ja! No! Take care.